Good afternoon. I would like to talk about the case of Marie Beaumont versus Charlie, Jamie, and Tom. The situation is that Marie Beaumont was throwing a party at her house where she supplied the alcohol, and these gentlemen, Charlie and Jamie, consumed probably more than their fair share of alcohol, on which they decided to leave the party, and they got into an accident which involved another man named Tom, and they were all seriously injured. And so the case is, who is at fault in the situation? And I would like to argue on behalf of Marie Beaumont that she is not liable for the incident that happened. The rule, if there was a rule here, it would state that somebody is liable for actions or incidents caused by after consumption of alcohol, and whose fault that would be. Now, Marie Beaumont invited Charlie and Jamie over as guests. They were not paying patrons of this alcohol consumption, so therefore everything that they consumed was under their own free will. And they also decided to leave the party on their own free will, with driving their vehicles being their own means of transportation. Which in all states, driving under the influence of alcohol is illegal. So what we have in a significant case in the past was a hotel threw a gentleman out who got hit by a car, and it was the hotel's fault for having sold the drunken patron too much alcohol, and then they kicked him out without a proper means of transportation home, and which he caused harm to himself. And so in this case, the hotel is liable because they did feed this man too much alcohol. They overserved him, which is illegal, and then they kicked him out without a proper means of transportation home. So the things that do not apply to this case was that Charlie and Jamie were not told or fed or served any of this alcohol. They consumed it on their own free will, and they were not told to escort the party. So where the case lines up is there is no real relevance with this prior case, and so the argument can be made that Marie Beaumont is not responsible for the actions of Charlie and Jamie. They chose to consume alcohol on their own free will, and they got in the incident. They are responsible for the damages done to themselves as well as the damages done to Tom, because their actions did cause a third party to be injured in this case. So again, my stance on the situation is that Marie Beaumont is not liable for damages because she did not force them to make any of these decisions. And the fault would then be Charlie and Jamie's, who are liable for their own damages as well as those damages done to Tom. Thank you very much.